Ciao everyone, Mike here from Hardcore Italians, and we have a fun episode for you today. We have our two buddies on and affiliates of Hardcore Italians from the Instagram page Brothers from Brooklyn. Their names are Anthony and Jerry, and very good guys. Been talking to them for a while. We were joking a little bit before the Zoom started, just about how we never see Jerry because we're mainly talking to Anthony and see Anthony the most, but two very good guys, and we hope you enjoy the episode. If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe if you want to see more. And, of course, if you're listening on Apple or Spotify, we really appreciate a 5-star review. And let's get to it, guys. Hope you enjoy it. How you guys doing?
Everything is good. How you guys doing? Thanks for having us on.
Yeah, no problem. Adam, how you doing over there, man?
I'm doing good. It's fucking exciting to have both the brothers finally. I've only had the one. I had the one brother, so we called the half. No, I was gonna say half brother. I was gonna make it.
I've been smothering him.
You know, it's okay. I'm not that funny. That's all right.
Yeah, no, I was just saying before we recorded too, I'm only used to hearing from Anthony, so it's going to be exciting talking to both you guys today and stuff. Especially
I'm a real guy, you know.
Yeah. What do you call it? Because I think it's cool because, you know, Anthony kind of told me about how the page started a bit, but I like to hear it again from both of you guys, how it started, because I know like you were a big role in the beginning of it, right, Jerry?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like one day we could tell him. One day, you know, we were in the car, you know, riding around town, and I said, you know, we're pretty funny. I said we should have like a page where like people could see us and view us and, you know, comment and stuff. So I said we should do like either a YouTube or an Instagram page. So I said that without thinking that he was gonna do anything. Before I know it, we get out of the car.
You make me sound so lazy.
No, I'm just saying.
This
you know,
shit ain't gonna make anything.
But all of a sudden we get out of the car. No, but all of a sudden we get out of the car. He shows me his phone. He's like, "Look at this."
It's like, done.
You actually made a page, and it was called Brothers from Brooklyn. And I says, "Holy shit, I love that. I love the idea." You know, we started off small. You know, we were like thrilled when we got to 100 followers.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
we had a party, and remember that cake I made you?
We had a cake and everything.
Little dry.
Little did we know we would be where we're at today. You know?
Yeah.
So, did you guys really have a cake?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm very believable.
Anthony, I can see you doing that, bro.
Ant had the cake on his cheat day. Ant has, Mike, I don't know if you know this, but Ant posts a lot on his page about his cheat days, and I'm jealous myself, even though every day for cheat day, I'm trying to gain some weight here, right? But this guy's eating like donuts. He's eating all this crazy shit. I wish, Ant, you literally have the best cuisine. The best.
I do. Thank you so much.
Even
if I wasn't Italian, the cheat day would be so half-assed, I think.
I always tell him, like, when we go to a place, like if we're ordering a sandwich, I'm like, you order me my sandwich because you know what to put in a sandwich.
Inside is still old-fashioned.
Yeah, inside is like still like yeah.
You know what's funny?
So I let him order my sandwiches.
Wow.
Yeah, I was gonna say because like about like how your cheat days you have all these good foods. And stuff. My favorite meal that you've had that you've shown probably is the time when you told me you had 3 pounds of watermelon. That was fantastic. I loved it. You know, it was just great.
I actually got to tell you, it's so funny because of the page. When we were driving here today, one of our neighbors, she came up to me. She's like, tomorrow's cheat day, like because I posted on Instagram and she follows me. So it's just so funny. It's just
Mike, by the way, the joke about the watermelon, he actually, for dinner one time, or I don't know if it's one time or all the time. But
no, I do that once a day.
Yeah, he has 3 pounds of watermelon, seriously.
A day,
every day?
3 pounds every day. It's part of my diet plan, so I eat it. It's pretty good.
No, that's awesome, bro.
No, it's not. He thinks I'm crazy.
It's not awesome.
Nah, dude, it's good. You're eating healthy, man. It's good. Why not?
That's true.
It's the Italian way, you know what I mean? But
my nonna still hasn't gotten over my diet. She hates me because I diet.
Yeah,
and
true.
No, to the guy, like, you're too skinny. They're not gonna like it. That's all.
But and I was gonna say, dude, I believed you about the cake because I just feel like every single follower, you're grateful, man. You know what I mean? So I could totally see you doing. I could totally see you do like celebrating at 100 for sure, bro. You know.
We talk about this all day. How appreciative we are for the 36.3 family members we have. Like, again, we told everyone that we know. I don't want to be too boring and mushy, but we call everyone family members because we do not have a lot of friends. We don't have a lot. We literally have 2 other friends. One friend is that we met in high school, Matt, and the other guy's name is John. He knows John because of me. And that's it. It's just 4 guys. And the people we talk to, we consider them family. So everybody on here, we consider family. And
that's the Italian way. And that's why we wanted you on, obviously, again, like, you know, being affiliates of Mike's page and everything like that. Just the whole idea that Italians are all about family. We're family oriented. All about togetherness, community. Your page has definitely shown a lot about that. And what I love a lot, and I think Mike can give his opinion on this as well, is how Anthony and Jerry's been doing it too lately too, but going in front of the camera, talking to the audience, and really getting personal with the people. That's awesome, you know?
No, he hasn't.
No, I haven't. No, he hasn't. Listen, let me tell you, the only thing that
Jerry, where you at?
Recently, the only thing that I've been doing recently is that I've been like making pictures for the page.
Yeah.
Like,
that's what works though.
That's important for sure too.
To making videos with him, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
I'm warming back up to it.
How come? I don't know, because you said kind of the original idea was that you guys should do a YouTube and make videos, all right? How come you never ended up getting your face involved or anything?
Oh, I don't know really. I mean,
no, answer the question.
Listen, I always tell Anthony, I'm like, I think that we're funny, but Anthony has more of a creativity when it comes to like making skits and stuff like that. Whereas, I'm being serious.
Nobody wants to hear that.
You just told me be honest. I'm being honest, and that's what I tell you. He has more of a creativity when it comes to making skits and things like that. Whereas me, I'm more of like a Brooklyn Italian, like where I
we argue a lot about how he says food. Oh my God!
I say it the Brooklyn way, and he says it the right way.
I told that.
But at least I'm admitting it. I'm saying he's saying it the right way.
I'm glad you called yourself out on that, because Ant told me the stuff you say. You call sauce gravy. You call sauce gravy?
No, I don't call sauce.
You got the thing on your door. Go take a walk.
I got the thing on my door because my cousin gave it to me, and my mom.
Throw it out. Burn it.
I can't. It's my mother's. It's not mine.
It's a shame.
Eat it.
I call it sauce.
Okay. What else does he say?
Mozzarella gabagool, all the shit that Mike posts on his page and we make fun of. This is the guy. This is him. Oh my God.
Bro, see, that'd be perfect for skits then, bro. Like, you guys could definitely argue about that kind of stuff.
I could be the Italian. He could be the non-Italian.
There was like a long time ago where I put on like a whole suit and I played like a mafia guy.
That's a good story.
I would love to do those. I would love to do more of those.
Wait, tell us more about the page, man. How long did it take you to get the first 100 followers compared to what do you guys have, 30-something thousand now?
36 point. What is it? 36.1.
Love you. 36.3.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. I didn't have the exact number. I'm so sorry.
I know. You gotta know.
It took about maybe, I would say, what?
To get to 100?
A few weeks.
Yeah, a few weeks.
Yeah, a few weeks it took.
Oh, that's not bad. How about and how long has the page been going though? You're at 36,000 now.
It started in 2018. We started the page, March of 2018.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the funniest thing. So I was in college one day. I was sitting next to this girl. She was all right. And she just turns to me. What are you laughing at? It's true. She was all right. So she turns to me. No, I don't have high stand. So I don't. Anyway, let me get the story.
Come on, talk.
So she turns to me, and we were in the same group. So she's like, my boyfriend, he's a DJ. He travels. Good for you. Nice. His Instagram is so, big. And, at the time, we only had like 2,000 followers. So she's like, yeah, he's famous. She was one of those like typical Staten Island girls. I know her name and everything. I just don't want to say it. But her first name was Victoria. So boom, there we go. Anyway,
he's watching.
She's like, yeah, yeah, she is. That's right. I got nervous, God forbid. So she's like, yeah, he's big and everything, and okay, good for him. So she shows me his page, and he had like 6,000 followers, and it was a DJ who travels, to Florida, back and forth, that type of thing. And for me at the time, 2,000 family members, I was like, wow, like that's such a big number, and now God has like graced us, and we get like 30,000 followers. It's like really amazing. It's cool. It's just so much fun, awesome. To look back at all the progress we've made. It's cool.
What I like about your page a lot too, the fact that go back to what Jerry said about the skits, how you're very creative, and you really dress up to the T, and you act the same way as, like, for example, you say that you kind of like how you make fun of your mom sometimes like that. You kind of chirp her and stuff.
Precisely.
And the real life stories, right? You really, and after meeting your mom, I could tell you nail it, the impression. And I hope she's watching this. Come on, what is it?
She will be. She nagged me.
Are you watching this?
She nagged me the whole way here. Wait, let's all say hello to my mother because she would get a kick out of that.
What's up, Marie?
Marie, how are you?
Marie, love the name.
Thank you, guys. Marie. Thank you guys for that. What was I going to say? My next door neighbor, his name is Louis. One day we park in the back. He walks up to me. He's like, my daughter showed me you in a dress. What's going on with that? I was like, oh, Jesus Christ.
I give you credit for the dressing up, though, because, dude, I've been making some videos or whatever, and I just throw a towel over the head, and that's
We've been watching them. They're pretty cool.
I saw today, Mike. Yeah,
they're pretty cool.
I just did one today. I threw the towel over the head, and I was like, all right, that's my mom impersonation. But you, dude, you're in like, I don't know, you go full out.
Got a wig and everything.
I go to the Salvation Army stores, and I like buy purses and stuff, and I'm like, no, this one's not going to look good for the video.
He goes up to the person there. He goes, does this dress make you look fat?
Not to be weird, but like just to tell you how I'm able to do that. I don't know how this is going to sound, but I don't really care. I'm very comfortable with my sexuality. I don't know how that sounds, but like I'm not scared to dress up as a girl because like I know what I like, you know? So like I don't really, it doesn't bother me. Like, you know, women all the way. So it doesn't really bother me.
You know? Even your friend there, your friend Mike Marino there, I've seen some of his skits. He does the same thing as you. Like he dresses up as a full-fledged woman, lipstick and everything. This guy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's
and I think
crazy.
when you get into that character though, it's not even like again being comfortable with your sexuality. But not, besides that, it just shows the effort that you put into it. Like it just you really get into that character, bro. It's funny
because I'm always trying to separate myself from the competition because you know anybody can do anything, but the people who do it first or the people who do it the best. Aren't those the ones who are going to be remembered? How many mob movies have we seen where the same fat guy with the tomato and the it's all the same shit. It's all the same shit.
You're right.
So it's either fully commit or don't do it at all.
The reason why people do that, though, and I think me and Mike spoke about this when I had him on just on my show like a while ago. We were talking about people are very comfortable just being in the same spot and they don't want to be uncomfortable with transitions and stuff and everything. And why do you think we see the same stuff over and over? It's because people are nervous to take that risk to be different because they're thinking like, what if it fails? What if it does this? But they think to themselves, oh, if I just do what everyone else is doing, you know, people like that stuff. So I'll just do what they're doing because people like it. And it's the end thing. Why do you think?
Then you get lost in the crowd.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's so condensed and so like, there's so many people in it, right? Like doing the same thing. What you guys are doing is like very different. Why a page is growing really well. You guys got good personalities. So it's just awesome, bro. Everything you guys are doing, seriously.
This is all fake, to be honest with you. As soon as we shut off that camera, we hate each other. This is all fake.
Don't talk like that. That's not true.
I'm kidding.
You gotta. Come on. There you go. I
love it. Tell me more like with the videos though, man, because it's not easy, bro. Like I've been making them and whatever. I don't know. It's hard to figure out ideas and like I don't know.
You and I should have like a private conversation about like how much that we could talk about. I mean, I think I told Adam on his podcast. He asked me, I was like, how do you come up with the videos? And I have like a whole notes app, right, Adam? I have a whole notes app dedicated.
Mike,
I make the title. I make like the script. Like
you script it out and everything.
Loosely. Like sometimes you would, get like overwhelmed with all the crap that I was.
That's another thing. Sometimes I take like 35 takes of one skit, and I'm like, I can't do this.
I'm the same way with my shit too. When I have to record monologues, I'm so bad at it sometimes. I'll be sitting there, I'm like, welcome back to the episode.
And you mumble your words. Yeah,
I can't get it right.
Yeah, well, you know what I've been doing is like, if I know I want to say something, I'll just say it like 5 times, and then I'll just say like, oh well, the 4th one was the best, and I'll just trim the video and then like pick the one that's the best.
You'll say 5 times in one continuous shot, like
I just leave the shot going, and then I know like, okay, this recording here is my shot to say this, and then like if I say it 5 times, one of them is gonna sound better than the 4 others, so it's like, all right, this is the one to do, and then I kind of cut the rest, phone? And then you don't know. Yeah, I've been using my phone.
What about a microphone? What are you doing for that?
I've just been using my phone for everything.
Everything. Awesome. Also, I actually found a small thing. I connect like with the manual headphones, not the AirPods. If you connect it in, it's the best microphone.
Really? Yeah, you're going to have to give me the info or whatever. Really?
It's a little awkward to hold. I mean, you look like you have carpal tunnel syndrome. Hey, what's up? But it's pretty cool. One thing you were saying, Mike, like about the skits. I'm not saying we have the funniest skits. It has nothing to do with that. But everything that I film, it has 1,000,000% happened to me. Like there's a video. I won't get annoyed. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's the No Ice Bucket Challenge, basically. So this was a legitimate story. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I filmed the whole video of me not wanting to wake up, and then my No, which was me, threw ice water on myself. And it was one of the most elaborate technically advanced videos that I filmed. Like my mom was throwing the ice on me, and underneath the bed was like all like plastic. Like it was so much going on. But anyway, the real story is one night I went to my nono's house on a Thursday night. I was like, no, I want to go to work with you tomorrow, you know, construction. He's like, all right, you could come with me to work, no problem. But if I wake up and I wake you up at 5 o'clock in the morning, you're coming with me. End of story. Okay, I'll come. I think it was 10, 11. I wake up 5 o'clock. And Danucci, come on, we'll go to work. I'm like, I don't really want to go. I'm a little tired. He's like, all right. He went in the bathroom. He got ice cold water. He threw it all over me. And I went to work. That was it.
So that day you went to work, and you also probably got really pissed at him too.
Oh, you can't get pissed at Nona. He'll give you an ass kick. Are you kidding me?
I was trying to say in a sarcastic way because you can't get mad at your Nona.
You can't at all.
They ain't gonna get your ass kicked.
Adam, I gotta tell you though, like the first time you and I did our podcast, we hit it off. Like you're just like extremely funny. It's awesome.
Yeah, you're really funny.
Very funny.
Adam, where's your skits at, bro? Like, where's your TikToks at?
Yeah, wait. Would you say I'm funny?
Yeah, like, you know, personality, you know, the way you portray your character, things like that. Like, we thought you were funny.
What do you mean funny? Like I'm a clown? Like,
no, like what's wrong with him? Like,
no, Jerry. He's a big boy.
Like the way, like the. Yeah.
No, Jerry. It's okay. He knows what he said. But maybe it's me. I'm a little fucked up. But like I'm funny. Like I'm a clown.
I don't know why he's taking it so serious for.
You motherfucker!
Damn, bro, you quoted that perfectly, Adam.
Oh, you want to laugh? Last week you asked me that Christian is good. If for 7,000 they charge him.
Mike, like Adam FaceTime me like 2-3 times. He's like, "Oh, we have to do this scene," like so Mike could like freak out or something.
Yeah,
Oh, really? You guys planned that? Oh, gosh. I was wondering why you had it like down perfect, bro.
Yeah, I practiced it today, but yeah.
And then I'm interrupting it, dude. But
Mike, by the way, I saw your what's it called, the shipment yesterday.
The jacket and stuff.
I did a backflip as soon as I got the package. I did a backflip like it was in Chile for 15 years. Yeah, it was so exciting. I got so happy. I was like, "Oh shit!" Yeah. I showed Jerry and everything. He was like,
"I was on FaceTime with Ant yesterday, buddy." He's like, "Holy shit, look what you got!"
I'm were you?
You got it in.
Every shirt we made, we were just sending right out the door, so it kind of took a while. I had your order planned. Like I had a plan to send you for like over a week, and then it finally came. I'm like, all right, yeah. But Jerry, I gotta get you something too, man. You gotta let me know your size or whatever. Yeah, you gotta get some merch, bro. But I want more people to like know about you guys and your page and stuff. Like, why don't you get into just kind of your background before the page started? And
well, we met like when we first met. We were freshmen in high school. We were on a free period. So what a free period is like if the teacher's absent, you don't have class. We were down in the lunchroom, and I just sat next to him, and I didn't know him at the time. So we just started talking, and I said, I do a Godfather impression, and at the time I thought it was like I was like the bomb, you know. He says, "Go ahead, do it for me." So I says, "I got to get some paper towel." So I went to go get the paper towel. I stuck it in my mouth, and I just said one line. I says, "I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse." And he's like, "You gotta come over to my house and hang out." So eventually I did, and the way we got to his house was it was like, okay, so is someone picking us up, taking us to your house? He goes, "No, my house is a walking distance."
I gotta try not to laugh.
So I said, "Okay, so we'll walk." So we're walking. 15 minutes go by. I'm like, "Are we anywhere near your house?" Yeah, we're almost there. Another 15 minutes go by. Yeah, we're almost there. Don't worry, we're almost there. We walked for about 45 minutes to his house. I was like, what walking distance do you think this is?
Oh my God.
That's how we became friendly. And then ever since then, it's just gotten better and better.
Yeah, started with a Godfather impersonation. That's hilarious, bro.
That was awesome.
Where'd that come from, dude? That you just did that? That's hilarious.
I got like this vibe from him. Like,
did you really?
I'm like, he has to be Italian. He doesn't look anything else. I'm like, so maybe he watched The Godfather or something. So I said, let me break the ice.
You watched The Godfather, you told me.
No, I don't watch The Godfather. Half of me, like, I watch pieces. I'm not gonna sit here online and never watch it, but I watch pieces of it. I can't get into it.
I can't believe that.
Well, He probably knows why I don't like The Godfather, but I just don't like all that mafia crap. I don't at all. I'm sorry. We can have a private conversation when this is done being recorded, but
no, it's understandable. But I don't know, like especially in The Godfather 2, it's really cool how they show like just the immigrants coming from the boat and stuff like that. So I kind of like it because there's some cool scenes in there that are like, you know, true. Even though a lot of it, you're right, there's some fabrication and there's some stuff that's portrayed negatively and all that. But there's some cool stuff too, and so I think it's worth watching. You know, have you never seen the second one?
I mean, which one is the one with the horse in the bed?
That's the first one.
The horse in.
Yeah, that's the first one. Watch the second. You might like the second one better because it's like.
I like the second one better. It's a little faster paced, and it also shows like two different sides of like shows Michael Corleone, Al Pacino, and then it shows Robert De Niro as young Marlon Brando.
Nobody ever acknowledges the third one.
Really?
Yeah, never.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
No,
they have a trilogy, right? The Godfather trilogy.
Yeah.
The third one doesn't compare to the first two, though.
We don't
the
really
first
talk
two are
about
like,
the third one. You know what I mean?
The third one is just like there in the corner, just doing its thing.
I'm gone.
But even like about like I bring up the Godfather and that type of stuff. You know, I talk about it with Justin sometimes, and I'm sure you guys can both relate to this. That even though those people in the movies, the characters are bad people, we kind of relate to them in some way because, again, the Italian traditions and the Italian things, the culture is all embedded in those movies, right? So I guess like a takeaway from that is again we mentioned about like I know like how Jerry calls it like gabagool and sometimes he calls it gravy. I'm joking, but you guys take part in the Italian traditions as well and everything too. You guys like make tomato sauce, the wine. Like, what do you guys do for like the tradition?
He does more of that than I do.
I'm not gonna lie. Every friend that I hang out with, I mean, you could say no, but everyone says I'm more Italian. You know, it's just the way it goes, basically.
You just gotta call a spade a spade.
Yeah, that's why I get so annoyed when I feel these like fake Italian things. I mean, I'm not gonna spit on him, you know, because of what he says or does. But no, I mean, we make the homemade wine. Nonna makes the tomato sauce. She makes caponatina.
She makes what?
Dish you got. Come on, eggplant salad. That's what the American people say. Caponatina. It's eggplant salad.
I called it. Well, my girlfriend.
Caponata.
Isn't caponata with Well, now it's sardines, but it's a fishier thing.
No. Caponata and caponatina are the same thing. I believe it's just a different diet. What are you laughing at?
Because I say it totally different.
How do you say it? Come on.
Don't
get it out.
bully me for this.
Caponata.
No, caponatine.
Jesus Christ.
That's how I say it. That's how I grew up saying it.
Oh my God, I still love you. But yeah, Nonna makes caponatina, and you guys know Simmental?
Oh yes.
I only know that for you.
Oh yeah, that was cool. Mike?
No.
Okay, all right, no big deal.
What is it?
And Loki here, he's like. Right.
You said it's what?
I think he's looking it up. Simmental? He's looking. But Simmental is basically an expensive version. Adam could help me of Spam, like a good quality version of Spam.
It's like, hey, Mike, have you heard of? It's like, okay, have you heard of head cheese? Have you heard of that head cheese?
I had a head cheese.
In like,
yeah.
I tried head cheese.
Yeah, it's like head cheese in a jar, but it's much better.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually. Lemon. It's actually illegal here. You cannot get it here.
What?
Because of mad cow disease. It's illegal in the United States of America. But we know a guy. We get it.
I got a guy.
Yeah.
You got a guy.
I mean, it's just so crazy. I mean, we could have a conversation all day about how many types of Italian people, like, I don't want to say, like, make fun of the culture. Maybe they just don't know the culture, and that's not really their fault. I mean, I
like when they stereotype the culture.
I don't like the stereotypes. I don't like things of that nature. And Adam actually said to me, I don't know if this is going to sound weird, but Adam said that the Canadian people are like more authentic Italian than the Brooklyn people.
Well, I'll tell you why. To add on to what you know what? Because me and Mike talked about it too. Because you guys in America, and not always, but sometimes you guys are a generation
behind.
Yeah, exactly.
So, again, like it's not that you know some people in America, like in some areas, it's not the real Italian. I don't like saying that either because again, I don't like stereotyping people either. But it's like it's not their fault because think about it, guys. I don't speak the Italian language. When I have my kids, they're not gonna learn Italian either, right? They're not gonna understand.
It's basically gonna die.
Yeah, well, even like
every generation, it keeps dying off because and what Mike is trying to do with his page, which I think is really amazing. I think also what you guys are trying to do as well with Brothers from Brooklyn is that you guys are trying to maintain these traditions and these Italian values, and and what Mike always says about the Italian roots, using them and like kind of like just embracing it and like passing it down for future generations.
Exactly. And like kind of how it works. And, like Adam said, when you're a generation like before, people start spreading out. Like Chicago used to be so Italian, like Taylor Street, everyone was Italian around Taylor Street. Like, and then as the years go on, they just start, people move to suburbs, like people move out of the city, you know what I'm saying? And then it gets spread out.
Like that here too.
Yeah, exactly. But in Toronto, they immigrated at a more recent date. So it's still pretty close knit, but just like what every city, people move, like, you know what I mean? People spread out and whatever. So that's kind of that's kind of what we do, at least with our pages. We like to think that, you could live anywhere in the world, but the community is still there. And even though we're not neighbors with each other, we are neighbors with each other because of the internet. And we try to use the internet to like connect people, well, and yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what you're going for too. You said, right? Yeah.
Basically, I mean, I wouldn't get annoyed if somebody considered our page a repost page, because it is in theory, but we are still featuring ourselves because, from time to time we'll release a video, that we've curated, originally. But I also don't mind sharing people because that's what it's about. It's not about me and my stories or you. It's not about just you. It's about everybody. So,
I have a question for both you guys. I want to hear both of your takes on this, Jerry and Ann. But you guys repost a lot of people's Italian pages and like not Italian pages, like Italian
videos,
content creators and stuff like that, and pages in general too. When you did your upbringing have a lot of impact on that as well? Like, did you guys grow up in a household where you guys were always looking out for other people over yourself? Because that is, I'm not going to say that's just an Italian thing, but for me growing up, and I'm sure Mike can relate to this as well, we always grew up with the idea that always do things out of the goodness of your heart for other people, and like just always help people out. It's like when you go, like it's like Mike made a video about it. When you go visit an Italian mother's house, you come back with so many fucking containers and shit, right? Like it's always like Italians always look out for each other, right? So were you guys grow up with that same mentality, like always looking out for people and always trying to be togetherness?
Definitely, 100%. Like I went to school in downtown Brooklyn, and it was on Court Street. And when you walk Court Street, there's a whole bunch of homeless people. Yeah. They're either begging for spare change or for food. So plenty of times I'm walking down Court Street, I walk into McDonald's and I wasn't even getting anything for myself. I would just go into McDonald's, order something off the menu and go hand it to the person that, asked me for it. That's just how I was raised.
You guys were saying with Brooklyn too, it's kind of, is that, you said you experienced the same thing, like it's kind of spread out now more so than it used to be?
Definitely, especially this area, like Bensonhurst. It's like,
really? I heard Bensonhurst still has a lot of Italians.
There is still Italians, but
they're in hiding though. Unless Italy wins, then they come out of hiding.
Yeah, because Italy won, and I saw a lot in Bensonhurst.
Yeah, but like a lot of them come from all around. Like a lot of them moved to Jersey or to Staten Island. Yeah. Like from here, they were originally from here. Yeah, so when they hear that something like that is happening, they come down.
Basically, yeah.
But my whole block used to be Italian, but now it's mostly like Asian people and like Spanish people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, that's how it is, like with our neighborhoods in the city too. Like the Italian neighborhoods is just different ethnicities now, and you know what I mean. It's kind of natural, I guess, for people to be like, whatever, just moving out, moving in, Yeah. So I just wasn't sure like how it was for you guys. Like when you grew up, was there a bunch of Italians by you guys and stuff, and now there's not, or is it just?
It was a lot more than it is now. Definitely a lot more.
Crazy. Yeah. The Answer Adams thing. The whole family took part in raising me because I was the first on the oldest out of like 13 grandkids. So that's to answer you, Adam. And then Mike, you said you did, like on my mom's side, yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you. I didn't make any of them, but they're cool to hang out with. They're cool.
Well, Anthony, you know what? The reason I asked that when I brought out that topic was because, and I showed Mike and Justin this, that thing you made me for the cards, that blue, the mat.
The card mat that I sent you. I made that, yeah.
Yeah, and like that's something, like when you did that, it was like, holy shit.
You know about that, right?
And that was just very nice that you did that. And again, like, not to say again that only Italians do that, but the Italian culture has.
Adam, you got to understand something. I've been on Instagram for 2 years, 2.5 years, 3 years. I don't know exactly. But again, we don't have a big page, but we've met a lot of people along the way, and just, I don't really want to name anybody, but we've worked with, sponsor, non-sponsor, friend, networking, whatever you want to call it. And how many people we've still talked to? Maybe 1 or 2, So for you, we FaceTime, we talk. We're like friends. I really consider us, buddies and friends. I mean, sometimes I hate you, but I'm just kidding. But you've done a lot for me. You've helped me. You've spoken to me. You've taken the time out to get to know me. So why not send you something nice?
I appreciate it, man.
Oh, and Mike, you said you did a video with the Tupperware. I saw it actually. It's pretty cool. I really liked it. Just to add on to what you were saying, I like when you're doing something funny and you're calm about it. I like when you were leaving the house, you're like, thanks, Ma. I'll see you later. Very calm and monotone, but you had all the shit in your end. I thought that was funny. I like that type of comedy. Yeah, that's very funny.
Yeah, Mike.
You're not acknowledging what's going on. I think that's funny.
I love these skits, bro. I like them. They're actually funny.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, no, I appreciate the feedback because I don't know what the hell I'm doing yet at all. So it's good to hear a little feedback.
No one knows when you start anything, bro. No one knows what the fuck they're doing.
No, I actually forced my mom to make that exact video. We were in Pennsylvania and we're walking up and down the aisles, and I'm like, Ma, get the hell over here. So she knows, about my page. She's like my manager. So she's like, what do you want? Cool. I'm like, you're going to make a skit for me. You're going to help me out. This is pretty well. So she did that basically. She was the American mom. She walked around one Tupperware. Oh, is this enough for 50 people? And then she was like, oh, we're having 4 people come over. And she had all this shit. I just thought it was pretty funny.
That's awesome. Cool. I know you said kind of the connections you meet as far as other pages, you kind of only talk to a couple, but how is it with your audience? Because 30,000 is a pretty solid amount. I know you don't think it's
you want to hear something
big, bro. Do a lot of people, you talk to a lot of people back and forth and meeting fans and really connecting with your audience?
I actually want to bring this up because it's funny. You have a story about a fan meeting you on the street? You do. So you could say one. Yeah, I want to say a funny one. Yeah. But what else Mike was saying, on the sad spectrum. Mm-hmm. It was a Friday, a while ago, on cheat day. One of the most beautiful messages I ever received. I was in IHOP, went outside, waiting for the food, checked my Instagram DMs, because I don't know about you two, but we try to hit every message that we get. I personally answer every message. I try my best. That's it. We don't have as many messages as you guys coming in, but we have a lot of messages coming in. So we try to hit everybody, because without them, there would be no us. We all know that. Anyway, this person messages me. I have cancer. I'm in remission. I look forward to seeing you. You make me smile. You brighten my day up. I was having a stroke in the parking lot of IHOP. I'm like, yes, these are my pancakes. I'll take them. And I was like, that's such a beautiful message. I'm like a nobody. We're no ones. We're just people. We're not famous. We're not Bruno Mars or anything. We're just 2 guys. And we touch someone. That's amazing. That's so kind. Yeah. That's beautiful. So we love our audience. That's what we call it, from the family members. Yeah. And another thing, we've gotten so many messages. People have been like, stop reposting everyone. We miss your skits. We miss your videos. That's so kind too. That is so kind. I didn't expect that ever. Yeah, I didn't expect them. I didn't expect that. So if you can tell me. You know what,
and Jerry, the thing is, when you and I've told Ant this before too, multiple times. When you guys say what you just mentioned, oh, we're nobodies. If you keep telling yourself you're nobodies, again, I'm not trying to pep talk, or I'm not trying to motivate. I'm just being honest.
Come on, coach, let's go.
All right, here. The game is Sunday. You're gonna win my 10 point. So no, but the thing is, if you keep telling yourself you guys are nobodies, it's that. Trust me, bro. People are gonna eventually see that too. If you guys come off confident, you guys brighten that person's day, right? You know, you gotta tell yourself, you gotta say, I'm the fucking best. You gotta say, I'm the best at what I do. I love what I do. I'm gonna make people happy. I'm gonna make people smile. That's it. And then when you
gotta be a little bold, because you guys are humble. I like that you guys are humble though too. You know what I'm saying?
It's very nice to say that. Yeah.
Quality to have too.
Thanks. Adam wants us to be more cocky. We are the best. It's your privilege. We're on the show.
No, it's hard to explain how I mean by saying. Obviously, you guys know.
No, I know exactly.
Dude, Adam, you're 100% right, dude. You gotta have the confidence and whatever. Yeah, but I kind of get. I like Anthony, man. He's just a humble dude. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
But Jared, what was the story you were going to say?
I love this story. So it was actually maybe 2 months ago. I was in the supermarket with my dad. We're just doing our shopping, and I see this guy. He's real old, older guy. Maybe I would say 70s. And he comes up to me and he goes, "What's the matter with you? I don't see you on the page no more." I looked at him for a second. Then it like clicked in my head. It's like, oh, he's talking about. Yeah, he said to me just like that, and then it clicked in my head. I says, "Oh yeah," I says, "I've been busy, finishing up school." Yeah, don't worry about it. I just graduated this year. So I says, "Yeah, I've been busy with schoolwork and finals and everything because it was around finals time." So I says, "I got to get back to it." I says, "Don't worry, you'll see my face again." And then after that, a whole bunch of other shit happened. But
he's been recognized in like pizzerias and stuff.
Yeah, like one day I was walking on the street and this guy goes, "Your brother's from Brooklyn, right?" And I go, "Yeah." I says, "That's me."
It's like you're disgusting. Yeah, that's me. That guy. Shit.
No, because I don't like getting noticed like that because like even like he said, I got noticed in a pizzeria around the corner from me, and I was actually wearing a mask. I was like, wow, he knows what I look like with a mask on and everything. He gave me a discount. Like I appreciate those things, but I don't like to look for those things. I don't want them to think like they have to give me that stuff.
No, but if they do, you could just go on the page, give them a shout out.
Oh yeah, I did that day.
Yeah, see, that's nice, bro. That's worth it for them, worth it for you. It's a good little thing,
I got the community going on.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's all about.
What's with you? I don't see you no more.
That was so for me.
Jared, I wish you got in there more though, bro. Like just the way you talk, dude. I could see you making funny skits, man. Like I don't know, you got that Italian, like you talk like with your hands and just the way you say.
Like jazz commentary, relaxed, easy going. But I just murdered 6 guys.
A lot of people tell me all the time. Like even the first person that told me said that I sound like Calogero from Bronx Tale.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like how you even go, I says, like when you say says plural, like that's so Italian. I feel like for whatever reason, like all my Italian family does. I wish I said it that way.
It says,
why don't you make that?
It makes the story more interesting. Like I'm like really into your story, just the way you're saying it, bro. Like you got to get in more videos.
I will.
Jerry, why don't you make the Godfather skit? You should make I want to see it, man. You should make the actual.
I actually was supposed to do it, but
don't get me started.
I was supposed to do it, but Anthony knows what happened.
Yeah, right. I'll retract.
Okay.
I'll retract.
Thank you. Okay. I will do it though.
Dude, I got a question for you. Let's see if you answer right away or it takes you a minute. What do you guys think is something that followers on your page like don't know about you that you like wish they knew? You know what I'm saying?
That's a good. Mike always comes out with these good questions, like out of nowhere.
I feel like a lot of them really think that we're actually brothers. Yes. And in reality, we're not.
You fooled me.
And you agree? Same thing?
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, something that we do that people don't know about. I mean, for me, I guess there's 2 things. I mean, I play the drums. That's not that interesting. I'm a magician on the side. So like that one is like the more interesting one of the 2.
Yeah.
And it's a hell of a magician, Mike. You got to see the card tricks you did yesterday, man. Fucking awesome.
Thank you. I gotta get the store up because if not, I'll hate myself until I pass away. I'm so extreme.
Yeah, I know.
I'm too dramatic.
From one extreme to another.
It's horrible. Anyway, I'm not saying it because I got recognized. I just think it's funny because of how I got recognized. So I hate my voice. Jerry knows that I'm not a fan of my voice. I feel like I'm like a Joe Pesci, like on steroids. I don't like my voice. Not a fan of it. Anyway, I'm in Costco in New Jersey. I think it was Bayonne, New Jersey. And I'm FaceTiming him. I got the mask on and everything. And it was about the time that they opened. So it was relatively early. So I'm shopping for my uncle, going up and down the aisles. And I'm FaceTiming Jerry. In the corner of my eye, I see a lady literally walking. And she just stopped. And she's staring at me. And I she's just like, I'm like, all right, Jerry, I'm working on girlfriend number 2. I'll call you back. So I hung up on him. And I don't know how to approach it. I was like, hi, excuse me, everything okay? So she was like, you look familiar. I was like, oh, all right. What do you think? She was like, oh, are you Brother Anthony? I was like, oh, that's so cool. Thank you for recognizing me. And I had the same thing as him. I had the mask on and everything. Like, how are you going to know it's me? So I was like, excuse me, sorry to bother you. How did you know it was me? She was like, oh, your voice. I know your voice. Oh, shit. I hate that.
I was going to say, like, because you were saying you hate your voice, but I was just going to say, like, if it's different, bro, like, it's distinct. Like, people will remember it, you know? So that's a good thing. Like, it's going to stick out to people, and you got that, like, brand recognition almost, bro. You know?
Oh, you should patent your voice.
I'm serious, dude. Like, because you know what? Gary Vee talks about it, bro. Like the importance of like when people, he said like on all his videos, he does, do you follow Gary Vee or no?
Yeah.
Pretty much on all Gary Vee's videos in the beginning, like he has a slide and then he like makes a clicking noise. He goes like, or whatever. And he like edited a thing and he puts it in every single video. And like, if you just hear that, like you just like it goes together. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, dude. So I don't think you got to hate your voice for sure, bro. I think like
thank you.
It's something you got going for you.
Thank you. I'm sure we all got something that we don't like about us. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and you know what's funny? You know how you said about your voice? Remember that scene in Grown Ups when like that big Jack guys walked to the ladies and he's like,
oh yeah.
That's what I thought.
Everything was on steroids, but his voice, yeah.
Probably like looking at the lady at the store. She saw you, like, oh, Anthony. He's like, hi, how are you? Yeah, you need something? Talk to me later. He's like,
Anthony, Jerry, why don't you guys just let us know, like, or let people listening know where they can follow you? Is it just pretty much Instagram, or are you guys on anything else?
It's TikTok. Mainly Instagram, but he got started also on TikTok too.
Yeah, there you go.
He's following there too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you got on there?
Yeah. Brothers from Brooklyn, TikTok. Boom. I love the name. I just love that name. I'm sorry, like, to be so like cocky, but I love that name. Brothers from Brooklyn. Damn, that's a beautiful name.
See, sorry. Adam, there you go. He listened to your advice, bro.
There you go.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Better than the Up and Adam show. That's a silly name. All right. Thanks for having us on.
Yeah, true, dude. Throw that name away, bro. So corny.
We still got rid of all the underscores. We got rid of those.
Yeah.
Mafia Chronicles.
Oh yeah, Justin told you guys to do it, bro. I kind of like that move. You guys, hey, you got a nice upgraded logo too there, eh?
Yeah, I know. We got a guy.
Bro, you guys pay a graphic designer fucking $50,000 for that, or what happened?
I heard the guy who made that is he's a good looking guy.
He wears pasta shirts all the time. That guy.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
I had fun making that logo, bro. It was cool. But yeah, no, you guys are the brand's coming a long way, man. I love to see like where you guys started and where you guys are going, and the future you guys have too. I think's bright. Just keep it up. Keep making skits, Jerry. I want to see you in a few of them, bro.
You got it. My promise.
Get the frequency up for your fans. Don't piss anyone off. Seems like you're getting a lot of DMs saying, "Where the hell you at?"
Where you been? I'm looking for you. I don't know where you are.
One thing I want to say before we hang up, just to seriously tie this all together. Two things. I don't know why I gotta be so sappy. I think it really ties in the whole family member thing, though. But seriously, I do want to say thank you to Jerry for starting the page, because without him, we wouldn't have gotten here. That's one. I want to say thank you to Adam for being a really cool friend, because it just makes the journey much more fun. And to Mike, when I started the page from Jerry, once I took it over and started it, my goal was to be an affiliate of Hardcore Italians. Not either or anything, any other page or nothing like that. I just wanted to work with you guys, genuinely. So That was a stupid, amazing accomplishment for me. Like, holy shit. And I've been wanting to come on this podcast for some time. I told Adam I wasn't going to mention it because I like to stay calm and collected, but I was happy that we finally did this. And I don't know. I guess I just want to say thank you to my mother for dealing with me in the dress for a while now. So thank you, Mom, for that. And that's all.
For a little while.
All right, I'm done. Okay. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Hey, no, that means a lot, man. Appreciate that. I didn't know you were thinking that since the beginning. That's cool, man. And we're happy to work with you too. And yeah, I've been wanting to get you on the podcast too for a minute. I know we kind of mentioned it like right when it first started, and I don't know. I'm kind of glad we finally got on one. And definitely like stay in touch more, Jerry. You too, man. It's good to see you and hear from you. And
happy to come.
Yeah, fellas, it was a pleasure.
We gotta go. The espresso's burning.